So a very good morning to all of you. So today I am here to present a research papers presentation in ICEEE conference. So before starting the presentation, first of all let me introduce myself in front of you. My name is Moksh Giri and currently I am pursuing MCA from Bhai Parmanand Institute, which is affiliated to Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University. So let's start the presentation. I am sharing my screen. I hope so my screen is visible to all of you. So first of all, I am very privileged to share this presentation in ICEEE conference, International Conference on Electrical and Electronics Engineering 2023. So basically, as you can see on the screen, our paper's title is IoT-based smart door lock system with face recognition using ESP32 CAM and Android app. So paper ID is 2311 and our paper is completely based on IoT. So the track is artificial intelligence and IoT, and the co-authors along with me are Mr. Dr. Pramod Kumar Goyal and Mr. Saurabh Verma, and my name is Moksh Giri, as I have said, and we all three belongs to Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University. So first of all, I would like to share the list of contents that we will be discussing in this presentation. So first is abstract. So in this part, I'll share the abstract of this particular paper, and in this part, I'll share the summary about the paper, that what we have done and implemented in this paper. So this all we will see in this abstract part. Then we will discussing about introduction part, and in this part I'll introduce the paper and I'll share some novelty and some uniqueness of this particular paper in introduction part. Next part is related work. So what work is actually implemented by some other researchers related to this particular field. We will be discussing this part in related work. Next is about the proposed work. Then in proposed work we will see about the work that we have done, that we have implemented in this particular paper, the system that we have implemented in this paper, and how is the system is implemented, in which way our system is implemented. This all part we will see in proposed work. Next part is results and functionality analysis. In this part I'll share the results of this particular paper, and I'll share some screenshots of the proposed model. And last part is conclusion and future scope. In this part I'll conclude this presentation and I'll share some future scope of this particular paper that we can extend, that we can do, and that we can implement in future. And the last but not the least is references. In this we'll see some references that we have taken and that we have used in this paper. So first of all, let's start from the abstract. So as you all know, door lock security is an important consideration for any homeowner, and our paper is also dependent on the smart door lock system. As I have said earlier, our paper's title is IoT based smart door lock system. So basically door lock system is very important consideration, and there are many options available that we can use, like smart door lock system is there, keyless system is there. But in our system, in our proposed system, and in our paper, we incorporated face recognition technology utilizing ESP32 CAM module. And basically ESP32 CAM module is nothing but it's a microcontroller, Wi-Fi based microcontroller, which is able to detect and recognizes the faces of any individual who is standing in front of the door. So the door can be automatically unlocked for those people whose face are completely or successfully recognized. In case of non-recognition, if the ESP32 CAM fails to recognize their faces, that means that those people are not enrolled into the ESP32 CAM, then an alert message notification will be there, which is sent to the Android application, and the Android application is also developed by our own. And in that particular notification it is mentioned that someone is at the door for more than 30 seconds if any suspicious activity is there, and if any person is unrecognized, as I said, then another notification will be there that this person is not recognized, along with the picture of that person, and the photo of that person is captured using the ESP32 CAM, and the photo is also displayed, and the photo is also visible to the Android application, so that the admin is can be able to see the photo of that person, can see the face of that person in their Android mobile. So basically the functional prototype of this system is fully developed, implemented, and tested in the real-time environment. So this is all about the abstract part. Now let's come to the introduction part. So basically this paper presents an IoT based smart door lock system with 4 core functionalities. Firstly, the Android application is developed by our own. That means we have not used any third-party application for controlling the smart door lock system. Another functionality is that the app facilitates capturing the photo of the individuals. Means if any person is standing in front of the camera, then we can simply click his photo, capture his photo using the Android application, and then the photo will be displayed on the Android app itself. Thirdly, the system incorporates face recognition technology. That means we have used face recognition technology of ESP32 CAM module. We can simply enroll the faces of our known people into the ESP32 CAM, and then as soon as these people come into the come in front of the camera, then the camera recognizes their faces and the door will be automatically unlocked for them. Lastly, we also incorporated some alert message functionality. That means if camera detects any suspicious activity in front of it, and if the camera detects that someone is being there for more than 30 seconds, then a notification will be there on the Android application itself. Now let's come to the related work. So the work which is already implemented in this particular field by other researchers is that a smart Wi-Fi door lock is developed using the ESP32 camera and the Blink application. And as I have said, the Blink application is a third-party application. So basically in this paper, that the people who are the researchers are developed a system. In this, any person who is able to press the doorbell and who is standing in front of the door, and after pressing the doorbell, the mobile phone will receive a notification on the Blink IoT application, not their own application, but Blink IoT application is there, and the owner of the application or the system can unlock the door using their mobile phones. So this is the first paper. Another paper also is about the remote lock system, which employs a microprocessor and Wi-Fi to connect with the Blink app, offering convenient door access. So this showcases a basic IoT application facilitating the internet connections of previously unrelated objects. And this paper demonstrates the remote door lock system by a simple microcontroller and a companion app utilizing Blink for system management as a third-party application. So these people are also relying on the Blink IoT application. And in paper 3 that we have used and for our research purpose, paper 3 also implements the Blink IoT application. They also utilizes the Blink IoT application, and they are relying on the Wi-Fi, not the internet but the Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi is limited on a particular range, as I have said. So our system is dependent on internet, and our system is completely IoT based, and they are using the Wi-Fi door lock. So these are some related works that are already being implemented by some other researchers. Now let's come to the proposed work, our work that we have proposed, and our functionalities that we have implemented. So basically some functionalities are Android application and registration login functionality that we have implemented. As I have said earlier, that user can simply register into the Android application, and based upon that registration user can simply log into the Android application. Photo capture and door control. As I have said earlier, there are few buttons in the Android application. If the user is successfully logged into the Android app, there are 4 buttons: click photo button, lock door button, unlock door button. So basically if the user taps on the click photo button, then the user can simply click the photo of that person who is standing in front of the door and who is ringing the doorbell, and the photo will be displayed on the screen in the Android application itself. And if the user wants to lock the door, then he can simply lock the door, and if the user wants to unlock the door for that particular person, suppose if I have used this application for clicking the photo, and the photo is displayed in the Android application, and I can clearly see the person is known to me, then I can simply unlock the door for that person using the unlock door button. So basically these are some functionalities that we have implemented. Now let's come to another implementation, that is face recognition. That I have said, user can simply enroll the faces of any family member. As I have said, if they are suppose there are 4 members or 5 members in my family, I can simply enroll their faces into the ESP32 camera, so that there is no need to unlock the door for them manually. ESP32 camera automatically recognizes their faces, and the door will be automatically unlocked for them. So this is the functionality that we have implemented in this paper. And another functionality is duration based alert notification functionality. And in this functionality we have implemented a notification using the alarm manager. An alarm manager is it's a tool in Android Studio, which is we can implement in Android application. Suppose any suspicious activity occurs in front of the ESP32 camera, suppose if the person is standing for a long period of time, so for more than 30 seconds, then a notification will be there with the alarm in the Android application. And if a person who is standing in front of the door, but ESP32 camera unable to recognize their faces, then only another notification will be sent to the Android app. So these are some security based functionalities, alert based functionalities that we have implemented. And these are some result and functionality analysis of our paper. So now we have developed the Android application. So these are some screenshots that you can see. The hardware setup prototype is there. The system is proposed by ourselves only, and the dashboard screen is there, Android applications dashboard screen, and we can simply see the picture of the person who is standing in front of the door, and the picture will be displayed in the Android app itself, as you can clearly see in the screenshot. And there are two buttons, that is for the unlocking the door and locking back the door. So user can simply lock the door and unlock the door manually also. And if the ESP32 camera recognizes the faces of the individual who is standing in front of the door, then the ESP32 camera also automatically unlock the door for them. And we have also implemented a 30 seconds delay functionality. If the door is unlocked for more than 30 to 40 seconds, there is a loop. If the ESP32 camera is incorporated with the Node MC, which is a microcontroller board, and if it recognizes that the smart door lock system door is unlocked for more than 30 to 40 seconds, then the door will automatically lock back. So door cannot be unlocked for a long period of time. So let's conclude about this paper. So we have successfully developed a smart door lock system that uses the Internet of Things technology, which allows the devices to communicate with each other over the internet. And our system is designed to work with an ESP32 CAM module and an Android application. ESP32 CAM module captures the photo of the person standing in front of the door, as I have said, and Android application displays these photos on the Android app. We have also implemented a face recognition feature that allows authorized people to unlock the door automatically. And if the users are enrolled in the ESP32 camera, then the ESP32 camera will be able to automatically unlock the door for these people. And additionally, the Android app includes buttons that allow users to lock and unlock the door manually. Means the user can simply lock and unlock the door using the Android app. And the future scope of this paper is that we can also add some more time-based features, like scheduling the door lock for specific times. Like if I want to unlock the door at exactly 10 a.m. in the morning, and if I want to lock the door back at suppose if I want to lock the door at 10 p.m. at the night. So it also enhances the security, and we can also incorporate these kind of features in future, these kind of time-based features, so that the security, this system security is also enhanced. So this is about the conclusion and the future scope, and these are some references that we have used to implement this paper, to write this paper. So this is all from our side, this is all from my side. With this, thank you so much to all of you for listening me. Thank you so much.